Alrighty then. I think we're live. So I was just making sure everything ran smooth, but it looks like everything is up and running. So shows RPGrinders. Uh, Frank going solo right now, waiting for Breakman to get on in. Uh, should be a fun-filled show. Eric RPG is not going to join us today. He is a little under the weather, but he may join us in chat, which, you know what? I forgot to bring up the chat. So, don't I do it now? Do it live. Um, all right, hang tight just a second, guys and gals. Uh, yeah, I was scrambling because Twitch lost. It had that data breach, so it reset keys and all that stuff. So hopefully y'all can see. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother with the YouTube chat. I'm gonna just go straight to the Twitch deal here and see if we can't conjure up some stuff here. Let's get the chat out. All right, there we go. All right. You can hear. Right on. Cool. Eric, still here, right? Right on. Hope you feel better, buddy. Feel bad for you, man. Under the weather a little bit kind of sucks. Glad you can hear. Glad everybody is gonna be able to hear. You're gonna have to give us your vote in chat, Eric, when we get to the tournament. We're gonna roll through it fairly quickly, so I know there's a little bit of a delay. If Break and I agree, obviously I'll put it down, but we'll definitely get your vote, Eric. You might have to be the tiebreaker on some. You know what I mean. We'll run it as efficiently as we can. Um, um, okay, cool. All right, Bernie B's on her way back. I had to get her a ride home. Uh, so glad that happened. God, what a logistical nightmare today was. She got off at the time like 4:30, and of course that didn't give me enough time to get over there to get her and bring her here. So I had to get her an Uber, and Uber cost a pretty penny, especially during rush hour. At least she's driving in a BMW. That's pretty cool. Have to ask her about that experience when she gets here. Uh, so we're gonna have a lot of fun on the show today. Not a ton of news, which is pretty great, especially since Eric isn't here. Um, we'll get through that news fairly quickly. Um, Maybe we'll have some Dear Breakman stuff. We'll talk about what we've been doing, etc. Um, Shit, I don't have any reviews. Eric's reviews are on the feed. You guys should check him out. He's an excellent reviewer of video games. So if you're interested in a few, Eric, what's the latest one? I don't have the feed up. What's the latest one that people can check out on the feed? Um, wow, that sucks, Eric. A lot of somber news today, man. People losing people and all kinds of stuff. We're gonna be starting our greatest Halloween candy of all time. Kennedy. Um. Okay. So we should have a fun show. We're just waiting for Breakman to join. Maybe a shorter show today. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Not a lot of news. So the tournament's what's going to take a heck of a while to get through, but you know, should be all right. Wow, Metroid Dread, huh? Cool. All right, so it should be a good time. Eric, can you still hear? Oh, Hades and Tales of Arise. You guys are gonna want to check out those reviews in the feed, in the RP Grinders feed. Everywhere that you can hear RP Grinders. Just go to Podbean, search RP Grinders, or you can just go rpgrinders.podbean.com, and that's where you can hear the latest from Eric. And those are two very interesting takes on these two games. So there you go. Uh, People are beaming about Hades. I need to check it out for sure. All right. Whew, it's hot in this room. Um, Glad you can hear me, Eric. I was kind of worried for a second there, but looks like everything is a-okay, good to go. Um, let's go through here and if there's any videos here. Um, Golly, that's some bad news on the first story, Eric. I hate to hear that, to see that. Um, I should play some music, but the problem with that is, the copyright deal. Uh, no video there. Oh yeah, there is a video there. Okay. Let's start this. Boom. Wow, Dragon Quest X offline. Okay, that's cool. I guess. Why did they change the cartoon characters into cartoon characters and not the ones that were in the original release? I wonder. That's kind of weird. Uh, wow. Okay. Well, I mean that. I guess that's cool. I guess. I'll take a look at that when we read the story. Don't want to get too far ahead of myself. If you are just joining, the show is RP Grinders. I'm your host, Frank Branches. Eric RPG is in chat tonight. He's suffering from a cold. So, hope you get well, buddy. I hate to see you suffering, man. That really fucking sucks. I know how that shit is. Breakman will be joining me shortly, and we'll get this party started. Yeah, I know, Eric. Shuginama sucked, but never really wanna, I mean, death is death, you know. Uh, wow, septic shock. Jeez. Okay, well, we'll go over it. It's horrible news. Horrible news. Hey, Eric, maybe you can answer me this question. Who is the guy that came up with the modern, the Dragon Quest tune that we all know and love? It's not Sugiyama, is it? Sugiyama. It's someone else that came out with that. The whole deal, or was it Sugiyama? I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not real good with names and all that good fun stuff, but um, we'll talk about it, I guess. All him, really? Okay, well, then it sucks, man. I mean, great music, but he wasn't a good person, I know. I know that whole spiel, but you know, still sucks in a way. I guess I don't know. I mean, the guy was what? We'll talk about it. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. Who else is in chat? Bing Cortana, welcome back, and another TV viewer, welcome back. Breakman, if you're listening, man, are you ready to go? Ready to set this thing on fire? Or are we gonna have to call you on the phone? All right. My voice is a little kind of blah. And of course, all my links to rpgsite.net have died, so I'll have to redo those yet again. Nothing new there. Hey, Break, are you in chat? If you're just joining, shows RPGrinders. Flying solo for right now until Breakman jumps on in here. Should be a ton of fun. Although we're going to be sans Eric's voice for the show. He is in chat, so he'll be casting his votes in our lovely tournament to decide the greatest Halloween candy of all time. Should be a ton of fun. Hopefully you guys can join on in the fun. All right. Hey, Break, if you're there, I'm ready to go. Just send me a message in Skype Arena. If you hear any music in the background, it's my dad playing music from the room over, and it's not a soundproof room, so it is what it is. We'll deal with the extra music in the background. I gotta read this story. I'm gonna read this story about Kingdom Hearts. I'm a little confused. I mean, is that the original? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when we get to it, I guess. All right. Just waiting on Breakman, and we will get the show started. The show's RPGrinders, waiting on Breakman. Eric's gonna take the day off. Let's see. Let's see if we can get Break on in here. See if he's ready to go. Just waiting on you, Breakman. Are you ready to rock? Are you ready to go? Let's see if I can... Well, okay. Tried calling. Let's try this again. Let me send him a message. We're trying to get a hold of Breakman here. Let's try it again. Breakman, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Right on. Woohoo! We
Awesome.
got you.
Loud. Wow, I gotta turn the volume down.
Yeah, turn the volume down, dude. We don't want to, bust your chops here.
Mm.
All right. Eric RPG is unfortunately not going to be joining us today. He's a little under the weather. Colds are going around up there, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but
Is he sure he has a cold? He's been sick for a while. Maybe he should make sure he doesn't have like COVID.
yeah, well, yeah, that's a thought, man. Like you should probably buy one of those $20 tests at the drugstore,
Mm.
Eric, and just make sure you don't have the COVID.
Well, if he's got health insurance, he can go to a doctor or urgent care and do it for free.
That's true too. But 20
Well, don't
bucks.
don't go to a testing site. I found that out by mistake. They don't take your insurance at the testing sites.
Yeah.
So it's like the cheapest test they have is like $75,
Wow.
and they're like that one is only for people who've already had it.
Ah.
Oh, so wait, which test would I have to take? Oh, the $165 test just to find out if I have it or not.
Oh,
Okay.
great. Yeah,
Thank you.
get out of here,
Yeah.
sons of bitches, parasites.
Oh, he tested negative. All right, good, good.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good, Eric. Yeah, it's just a cold,
Hurry up and
man.
get better.
What's that?
I said hurry up and get better.
Yeah, yeah. Get back next week, man. All right, Break. You about ready to get this thing started?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. If you guys hear any background noise, it's just my dad's playing loud music next door, so it is what it is. Free at Rite Aid, he said. Okay, cool deal. Okay, here we go, guys. And welcome, everybody, to episode 661 of RP Grinders. I'm your host, Frank Branches, alongside my trusty cohort, Breakman the Bold. I almost said Eric's name there,
Hmm.
Breakman. Eric's a little sick. He's in chat, though, so he's got some type of nasal drip cold deal. So, it's all good. Freak Five is in mid-season form already. He said if we hear any noise, it's Dad yelling to get out of the closet. Frank locked him in. Yeah, pretty much. Freak Five, you got it. You got it. How you doing, Break?
It's been the worst week. Absolutely terrible week.
Really?
Yeah, like I just can't believe what has happened this week. Um, of all the people they could have selected, I mean, maybe Godzilla or RoboCop or the Master Chief or maybe even Waluigi.
Right.
But instead, Super Smash Brothers has given us Sora. It's the worst week ever.
Oh man, how horrible, right?
Right. Like there has been an outcry, like really upset people about this, and I'm just like, God, your lives must be amazing if this is what you're upset about.
Sora. You're upset that Sora is in Smash Brothers. I think.
Right.
I think.
Well, they're upset because that's the last pick, and they want everybody had their favorites they wanted, and they didn't get in, and
Yeah.
everybody's butthurt about that, you know.
I don't get it. Like Sora's like a huge gaming icon at this point, right? Like what's the problem? It's not a big deal. It's no big issue. You know? Just because
Yep.
your favorite didn't make it to the final cut, like who really gives a shit?
Right.
Come on. Project Sora, get it? Funny teaming says. I mean, like seriously, like there's worse things to bitch about. But you know what? Gamers hate everything, so
I know. I couldn't believe like all the memes about Waluigi like that were going on. Like people are like really butthurt that he wasn't in the game. Like really? Like this? You realize these are fictional characters, right? They don't really exist. You know that,
Right,
right?
right. That's exactly right, man. People get too butthurt over almost anything, man. It's like,
Right.
and the term butthurt sucks. I hate to use that, but it's a good like
Yeah.
kind of colloquialism to like say get that stick out of your ass. Come on, man. All right.
Mhm.
let's start with the news. Let's get this over with.
Okay.
RPG News.
Breakman, you
I've
got
got this one loaded for once.
right on.
Coming to us live from RPG site, Dragon Quest composer Koichi Sugiyama has died. Fuck, it's got to be a sad story to
Right to
start.
start off, we were already bitching, and we start off with the sad story, man.
Yeah.
So bad.
He was 90 years old. Wow.
Yeah.
He died on September 30th. He has a history of composing for television and film right back into the late 1960s, but made his video game debut in 1985. He composed music for a few Enix video games before working on the music for 1986's Dragon Quest, the game and series that would go on to define his career. He led the music composition on all 11 numbered Dragon Quest entries over several decades,
Yeah.
and also composed music for a number of the franchise spin-offs. In all, he composed over 500 songs for the Dragon Quest series.
Yeah, he's not a great person in real life from everything that I've gathered, but his music is definitely going to live on. I'm a huge fan of the music for sure.
Ooh.
Uh,
Yeah, they talk a little about that in here. I guess he was one of he was a denier of some of the atrocities Japanese committed against Chinese during World War II.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not a good thing. But he did make some awesome music.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what? His last works, according to this article, are going to be in the upcoming Dragon Quest 12. So, I mean, lasting legacy from 1 through 12. Breakman.
Yeah.
Not too many people can.
In a beloved franchise.
Yep, absolutely. So, pour one out for Sugiyama, sort of. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
yeah.
Like he's synonymous with Dragon Quest, like Williams is with Star Wars. You know?
Right, exactly. Like or Jaws or something. You know.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next story if I can load it. Cloud streaming brings the Kingdom Hearts saga to Switch. This comes to us from RPGsite.net. This is interesting. I'm kind of interested. I didn't read this story before we came on the air because I was busy changing the stream key and all that bullshit with the Twitch dump. But what's up, Road Dog? Nice to see you in there. This is what I'm not understanding. There's a catch. Every game on this list will be playable via cloud streaming only. Given its increase in graphical horsepower, this is probably to be expected for Kingdom Hearts 3. Decision to go the same route with earlier fare is a tad puzzling by comparison. Perhaps Nintendo is just that confident in their cloud service technology. So yeah, you're not going to be able to buy like a physical copy of these, but apparently you'll be able to play it over the cloud. So there you go. I mean, what do you think? How do you feel about that, Break?
I would have to see it perform.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, do you honestly trust Nintendo with anything online up to this point?
No, I don't. That's why I'd have to see it perform.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I don't think we can trust them until they prove otherwise, to be honest. Right. So, anything else on this that you want to add, Break?
No, I think you covered it.
Real quickly, the list is Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days HD remastered cinematics, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Recoded HD remastered cinematics. And I think 3 is in there as well. So, 2.8 Final Chapter, which includes 0.2 Birth by Sleep, and Kingdom Hearts 3 with the Remind expansion. So I wonder how much the Square... Ooh, this is interesting. How much is the Square Nintendo tax going to be on all of this? You always got to wonder about that.
85%.
Probably. I was thinking more like 185%, but, who am I? All right, Breakman, what do we got next?
Coming to us live from RPG site, Nipponichi announces Shikabane Gurai no Buken Meshi coming to PS4 and Switch in Japan. If I go to Japan, I'm gonna starve to death. That's just I'm gonna piss my pants and starve to death. Like, where's the bathroom? I can't read this. Nippon Ichi announced a new strategy RPG at Sega and Atlas Tokyo Game Show 2021. The game is titled. I'm not reading that again. It's translated to the Corpse Eater's Adventure Food.
Corpse Eater Adventure Food. I love it. I love it. Because nothing says nothing says like nothing says eaten like corpses, you know.
Right. God.
That's
So this
great.
game will be available for PS4, Switch, in Japan on January 27th.
I mean, it looks fairly interesting from the little trailer here, but I'm curious. I'm curious to see where this one, you know.
Well, that's interesting. You can customize the body parts of each character.
Ooh, like arms and legs, or are we talking
It just
like?
says body parts. It doesn't get specific. It says you can change their body parts, the tires, and 2 colors. 2 colors. I think they meant N colors, but you know.
Okay, I mean, that's cool. I mean, oh, I see. It's got full customization type shit, like with hair and skin and clothing and all kinds of stuff. You know, it's just one of those customization things. All right.
That's kind of sucks because I was just thinking like you could give him like one like huge arm and then the other arm be like really scrawny. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah, I'm sure that's what you were thinking. You weren't thinking of like making triple D's and M's and whatever else. You know, I'm sure that's not.
Well, I can already do that in most any game.
Yeah, I know, right? All right. Anything else on this break?
No, just no details of it coming to America yet. So
All right.
maybe. We'll
Maybe,
find out, maybe.
possibly. All right. As soon as this.
But I mean, come on, don't you want to like give him like one robot leg and like the other one like a zombie leg or something?
Oh, that'd be cool as hell. You know, like do some type of, you know, like a nemesis type creature where you have like all kinds of like Frankenstein type shit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking. And now I'm sad that that's not a feature of the game.
That would be cool if you could do stuff like that. Like one arm's all jangly and the other arm's like this big buff arm, and you know you go in with like one shorter. So when you walk, like you're like stumbling around and you know stuff like that. That would be actually very, very interesting and cool if they could get the physics right on it. You know, it's like according to like how you make the character, that's how they are in the game. You know, like maybe a patch over one eye. So like when you're in first person mode, you can't see depth. You just see like everything like you know. And you know what I'm saying?
Your screen is black.
Yeah, or like if you set it to colorblind, and like when you go into first person mode, like everything is like grays and blacks and you know stuff like that. Yeah, different shades of grays, and I think that would be kind of cool, interesting concept. But here's another interesting concept break. Dragon Quest X Offline launches for PS4, PS5, Switch, and PC in Japan on February 26, 2022. And I've been calling.
Don't start teasing us with this might come to America.
I know, right? Now this I'm interested in, although I don't remember it like having these cutesy characters in it. I thought it was like you know, like kind of like Dragon Quest VIII style, but apparently they made them all chibis now. But you know, whatever. The offline.
I don't think that was in the original. You're right. I think that's probably just for the offline.
Yeah.
Kind of like what they did with the Final Fantasy 15, like they did that deformed version.
Yeah. Offline. Yeah. See, as shown in the first teaser trailer, the offline version's biggest difference from the online version will be the chibi deformed character models. And that sucks, actually. I think that's not great, you know.
Yeah, like, because that's part of the attraction of Dragon Quest is the artwork of Akira Toriyama.
Yep, Toriyama for sure. Offline version of the Awakening of the Five Tribes story will have 5 characters accompanying the protagonist as party members. Player can have up to 4 active party members during battles. The companions will also have lines voiced by their voice actors from Dragon Quest rivals. And then it lists all the I should have given Break this story actually, but people like Aya Endo, Haruka Shiraishi, Nobunaga Shimazaki, Tomoyo Kurosawa, and Kentaro Ito. So, that's kind of cool. There's a little trailer. You wanna take a peek at it, Breakman?
I guess.
All right, here we
I
go.
mean,
I'll
okay.
I'll play the sound too. Let's
Ooh.
see. Just get to the goods, Like let's fast forward through the muck here. I'm gonna break that up a little bit. I Yeah, perfect break, man. I love the harmonica accompaniment there. I do not dig the chibi style. I think that's a detriment, but hopefully the game will play good and it comes over here. That's all I'm saying, because I'm in.
Yeah, I think that's as close as we're getting to getting Dragon Quest X, I guess. If we
Yeah,
even get it, you know.
right. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, if this is the only way that we're gonna get 10 over here, I'll take it. All right. What do we got next? Break.
Coming to us live from RPG site, Atelier Sophie 2, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Dream. God damn, I hate those stupid titles. Released on February 25th, 2022 for PlayStation 4, Switch, and PC. Yeah. There's some stuff about it, about the story. I don't care that much. But
Right.
there is a special edition, which is going to be called the Dream Limited Edition, or Mysterious Dream Limited Edition. Damn it, I'm an idiot. Just limited edition. $119.99. That includes the game, a Japanese import fabric poster,
I do like
art
the
book.
fabric posters. Have you ever seen those, Breakman?
Yeah, those are nice,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Collector's box, sample soundtrack, and a costume download. Oh, and you get a keychain.
That actually looks like it's quality. It's like a whale keychain, necklace, charm, whatever. But
If that's what they're gonna do, if they're gonna get away from pins, if they're gonna go to the keychains, that's fine. I'm with keychains. We'll
Yeah.
do this. Just
Yeah.
get away from the fucking pins, please.
oh yeah, the
It's just so
pins.
stupid.
The pins are cool to put on like a blank hat, like if you have a cap or something and you like fill them with pins. Those, I mean, but other than that,
You
like
live like in the 50s or something.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I know. But I guess if you're gonna do pins, that's the only way to really do it, right? I mean, what are you gonna do? Put a pin on your fucking, like a brooch, like a woman's brooch on their blouse or something? I
Yeah.
mean, come on.
Mm.
I agree.
That was the American version. The European version, they're not getting the same stuff as us. They're getting the soundtrack, the download costume, and the fabric poster in an art book. But they're not getting not getting the keychain.
Right?
Or
They're
the
not.
box.
Yeah, exactly. Not getting the goods. How
Now
much?
that's for their premium box. Now they do have a special box
Oh,
where they actually
I
have
gotcha.
more. And this is the longest freaking article here. This one comes with a wall scroll. I like those.
Yep.
Let me see here. Illustrated clear files. Those just sit in a drawer. Special large crystal paperweight.
Oh, I like that. That's actually a good thing.
I mean, usually that's what most of these things turn out to be, is just paperweight.
Right.
So
Might as well
they're
just
cutting
make
to the
one.
chase.
Yeah. Cut to the chase. Exactly.
And you still get the keychain in a premium box. So I guess this is even better than the American box that we're gonna get.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
And this one only cost you $250. Right? No, I'm kidding. I don't know how much this one.
Yeah,
costs.
they don't have the prices on the European versions, but their soundtrack is apparently better because they get extra tracks on their soundtrack too.
Oh boy.
Why did you like us? Why don't you like us?
I know. We always talk about like extras, like on special editions, and like full blown fucking soundtracks is like high on that list, right? Like very few special editions include like all the tracks. It
Yeah.
kind of sucks, but
I'd be more inclined to buy a game if there was a full soundtrack
yep,
included.
I agree, and especially if it's a good soundtrack, like almost
Yeah.
anything Dragon Quest or some of the Final Fantasy stuff, and I mean, yeah, for sure. All right, anything else on that break?
I think that's enough.
Okay,
There's a lot of screenshots. It looks pretty and it's probably fun, but
Yeah.
I banned those games, title or teller or whatever it is in my house. They're evil, and they're evil.
Yeah.
So there we go.
All right, last story comes to us from RPGsite.net. Let me go ahead and hit play on this. Mercenaries Rebirth, Call of the Wild Links, because you have to add wild links in there, announced for Nintendo Switch. It wouldn't be a Japanese game if they didn't have like 50,000 names for their game, right?
Yeah.
Actually, this isn't even Japanese. That's weird. It looks like a Japanese like video game with the artwork and stuff. Maybe it is Japanese. There we go. Circle Entertainment and Ridian. It looks actually really cool, Eric. So it's a tactical RPG series. Oh boy, another tactical RPG, but it still looks kind of cool. And again, I hate to bring. Didn't we talk about this at some point? This game. But anyways,
I think so. We probably did.
Yeah.
Eric would know better than I do.
October-
He remembers the story we talk about.
Right.
I just can't remember all the articles.
I
we talk
know.
about.
I know.
He'll
we
get
do.
mad at us when we don't remember something we talked about months ago. Like we
I know.
talked about this.
I miss Eric for that. He has like an encyclopedic memory when it comes to everything we talked about on the show. So it's set to release on October 14th in Japan for the PS4 and Switch. Obviously PS5. Follows Mercenary Saga Chronicles, Mercenary Wings, The False Phoenix. That's a hell of a title. And Mercenaries Blaze, Dawn of the Twin Dragons. Ooh, I like anything with the name dragon in the title. So there you go.
Yeah, it does help.
Yeah. So, key features: Rebirth Exceed. Activate Rebirth Exceed by consuming the power built up in the gauge at the top right of the screen as you fight and defend. Each character's Rebirth Exceed has a unique effect, such as dealing major damage to the enemy or healing all party members no longer able to fight. How you utilize Rebirth Exceed is the key to victory. Smooth character animations, of course. 3D battle maps, that's kind of cool. And a full suite of options. Simplified skill scenes, accelerated movement scenes, stuff like that. So you're able to customize the game quite a bit. So that is the news for this week. Breakman, what did you think of that?
I'm looking at this thing in this game, and it looks fun, but it just makes me wonder, like, why the fuck haven't we gotten a new Final Fantasy Tactics game?
I know. I mean,
why has it been so goddamn long since there's been a tactics game?
It's funny that you bring that up because I wondered that myself, even though I never played Tactics. I mean, it's obviously one of the most popular tactic games of all time, and you would think Squeenix would be all over that, man. Like, like maybe redoing like Tactics, like to bring it up to like modern times, or a la Final Fantasy VII, or doing something of that nature. Slagar's in chat. What's up, Slagar? Nice to see you in there. Really appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, that's a good question, Breakman. Why do you think they haven't, maybe did a Tactics 2 or another Final Fantasy Tactics game?
The last original Tactics we got was on the Game Boy Advance,
Yep, exactly.
We got the PSP remake of the original, but other than that, like, it's been... I don't know. I don't know why there isn't any more Tactics.
I mean, you would think that they could like modernize it and make it like even redo it again, and like bring it up to like modern times for modern consoles, or come up with a different like game along that line and call it Final Fantasy Tactics like Revenge, or I don't know, some stupid shit, and people would eat it up.
I know. I would throw my money at them. That's all you have.
Yeah. Are you listening, Squeenix? Breakman will throw his money at you like a creepy guy in a strip club if you bring him a new Final Fantasy Tactics game, Slagar says, I played the shit out of Tactics on the GBA, but then all of a sudden I hated that style of game. Yeah, see, I'm kind of along the same lines. It wasn't Tactics that I played that turned me off to tactical games, but there was another game I was playing that was just so hard, and I was like, and it was on the Game Boy Advance. Maybe it was like Yggdra Union, or I can't remember what game it was, but it was super hard, and I just stopped playing.
None of them felt I've played a lot of them, and just none of them have really felt as good as Final Fantasy Tactics games have. They just felt
Yeah.
more smooth. And I know a lot of people hate the judges in the Game Boy Advance game and stuff like that, but if you get okay with it, you know how they manipulate the judges to your advantage.
Yeah,
You
it's sort
know?
of like when people were bitching about Final Fantasy 12, I believe, the one that was like drastically different, or 8, the junction system. You just
Mm,
kind of learn that, and then you just move on. You just have to be able to adapt a little bit.
yeah.
But people hate change, man. I mean, they really do.
Mm.
Any homie discounts?
Not that I'm aware of. No, I can't think of anything.
All right. Anything for Dear Breakman today?
No, I keep updating Twitter and there's nothing.
All right.
I
So
was hoping, but I've got Twitter right here and I keep refreshing and refreshing and refreshing.
okay. So then let's go on to
Inquiring minds want to know.
Hello?
what do you want to play? What have you been playing, Breakman? Sorry, I
Oh,
I was distracted there.
oh, it's like it went dead for a second. I was
Yeah,
like,
sorry,
oh
that was my bad.
no. Okay. What have you been playing? Me, I have been playing. I've been playing Halo a lot this week, actually.
Yeah. All right. Freak
It's been
Five
a
is
while since I played.
exiled. You son of a bitch. Son of a
Isn't
bitch.
every game super hard for you, Frank? Wow.
How dare you, Freak Five? Not every game. Damn it.
Even Pac-Man on Pac-Man is hard. 2600 on Teddy Bear mode. That's hard.
How dare you, Eric? How dare or Break? How dare you?
How dare you, Frank?
I know. How dare
Jeez.
me for calling you Eric, man? Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm all discombobulated.
That's the second time you've done that today. I didn't call it out the first time.
Oh, really?
Yep.
When? I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It's not on recording. I didn't do it.
It is on a
Oh
recording.
shit. Well,
It's
maybe I did
recorded.
do it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh shit. Hold on. There we go.
Well, you're deleting the first half of the episode.
I am. I'm like editing that shit out right now, man.
See,
All right.
you win no matter what. Like,
Exactly. I win, Break, man. All right, what you been playing, Break?
so mostly Halo this week online. It's been a while since I played it, and I felt the need to play it. And they're doing the Warzone event, which is basically all your super weapons and stuff. You can get them instantly instead of having to build up over time to get them. Which is it makes complete chaos because people come out with the super weapons right away, and it's a lot of fun just using
Yeah.
the big guns against people.
Yeah.
And then just Breath of the Wild. I
Yeah.
haven't done anything really particular of note that I can think of Breath of the Wild at this moment. No.
Yeah.
Okay. On the third theory, I need one more.
A third. I said. Go ahead, Break.
We have three theories, and the money grabbing assholes.
Okay.
I need them. I need money to bring me back to life. What? How
I
does that
know.
work?
Hate that shit, man. Sucks.
Wouldn't you need like an herb or some medicine, maybe a vaccine or something? I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works, but I know money doesn't bring people back to life.
Yeah.
Still slowly working on Breath of the Wild, says Slagar. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
much. It's a fantastic game. I
You
love
gotta
it.
take that game real slow to like really appreciate that game. Just like soak it in a little
I
bit.
just love
Yeah.
wandering around. Like I was doing the story. Finally, I started doing the story, and at one point, I was going to do something. I was going someplace, and just kind of walking by. There's whatever it is in the world, just walking by, and I see like something in the distance, and I'm like, oh, what's that?
Yep.
Do that all the time with the game, and I've yet to get back to the story because I saw something and I went to do that, and then
That's kind of
something else.
I know there are other games like that. Like in Skyrim, if you see something, you can pretty much get to it, right? But it's not as smooth as Breath of the Wild. Like you really do like the transitions to where you want to go and do stuff are pretty fucking smooth. It's like I don't know, man. That game is just in a class all its own,
Mm,
in my
it is.
view, man. It just it's pretty fantastic, except for that like, the weapon thing. I
Yeah, we're
agree.
talking about that in chat. We talked
Yeah,
about that last week, and
yeah,
yeah, it's annoying because even like the best weapons seem to break at like a really quick rate. You know,
yeah,
it's like so I'm always equipping like my weakest weapons, like because I don't want to lose the good weapons.
yeah. You like want to save those for like bosses or big time,
Mm.
characters and stuff like. But I like your tact, Breakman, of like going up high and like throwing shit on people and
Shooting arrows at them or
yeah,
dropping bombs. I
yeah,
love dropping the bombs.
yeah, dropping the
Just
bombs on them.
watch the bomb roll down, and then the question mark pops over to the hey, what's this? Doot
Boom!
doot
Yeah.
doot doot doot. Boom! Ah! And then you do it again because they're stupid.
Yeah, exactly. The AI is not great. It's like. All right. Anything else you've been playing, Break?
No, that's it. The other I think the other annoyance that hit on it was like the weather. There was a I was trying to light the blue flames. People know the game. There's a special blue flame you have to light, and I got to the place where it is, where the fire is, and I got my little torch, and suddenly started fucking raining. I couldn't do the goddamn quest until it stopped raining.
Oh my
I'm like,
God, that's funny as
fucking
hell,
shit.
man. Bad timing. Slagar says,
Yeah.
"Did you talk about the Kingdom Hearts baloney? You mean the cloud stuff on the Switch?" Yeah, Slagar. It's we were kind of questioning that. Like, I want to
Yeah,
see
we
it.
want to.
I want to see it
Gotcha.
work. I mean, I want to see it in motion, see how it works. But I mean, I played the shit out of enough Kingdom Hearts games. I really don't need to revisit. I mean, it would be interesting to see how it works on the Switch, though, for sure. All right, I've been playing. I played this game called Close to the Sun a little bit. I had played it before, but it's kind of a walking simulator, but it's kind of a I don't know. It just gives you a creepy like BioShock kind of vibe to it, even though there's
So
not.
this has nothing to do with like you gluing wings to your back and trying to fly.
No, it's
Oh,
not Kid Icarus, man. It's
oh
not.
okay.
Yeah. I'm sure they will work. Yeah, on the Switch. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Slagar. Maybe. I mean, Nintendo doesn't exactly have like the greatest rep when it comes to online shit. So,
Mm.
you know. All right, but that's about it, man. Not much time to play much of anything lately, but do you have any reviews by chance, Break?
Well, we could talk about the what if Marvel's What If you want.
Uh, Everything except the last episode I watched, Break. So yeah, feel free.
What was the last episode you saw?
I'd have to look at them. It was just the one right before 9, I think. So I seen
Okay.
like all of them except for one.
Okay, so I think 9 is the last one.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I don't know. It's really I think hit and miss
I
as far
agree.
as
I
the show
totally
has
agree.
gone. They're good and they're bad. Um, and they're missed opportunities. Like I think the zombie episode, like I enjoyed it for what it was, but at the same time I'm screaming at the TV because this is like, oh my god, like this is stupid zombie 101. Like don't do that, don't do this. Why are you doing that? Like
Yeah.
like you guys are superheroes. You're supposed to know better.
You know what was cool about that episode? Spoiler alert, anybody that
Mm,
hasn't seen it, but we've given you plenty of time to
yeah,
watch.
yeah.
But I love the fact that like Hulk was like blown up from the inside out, man. I thought that was fucking like.
That was a different episode.
Oh, was it? Oh wow,
Yes,
yeah.
that wasn't the zombie episode. The
Oh what?
zombie episode, the last I saw Hulk, he was fighting zombie Scarlet Witch
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
as
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
flew off.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
in,
yeah.
in another, why are you doing this? I don't understand.
Right.
Like that whole episode was just making me so mad. Okay, so let's go ahead and since we're doing spoilers, let's talk about like the episode started off with Hulk landing on Earth, and he's Thanos is coming. We're scared. I need to warn everybody.
Mhm.
But he arrives at Earth and like nobody's around because the zombie apocalypse has started.
Yep.
And right away he's rescued by Hope and by the Wasp,
Yep.
who uses her ants to devour Tony Stark and uh a couple of Thanos's Black Order.
Yeah.
Can't remember which ones, but she devours them with ants. So why didn't she do that the rest of the episode?
Right. Just go around just devouring everybody. Why
I
not?
know, like they devoured really powerful like zombies right
Yep.
away.
Yep.
So I don't understand like why they didn't use that method at all.
Yeah.
When anything was like at one point, like I mean, Parker warned him, let's not split up. Obviously, that's stupid. We knew better. But nobody was paying attention at that. And nobody was paying attention to what they're doing, and so people obviously died in that. And one thing that bothered me too is when they would kill their friends who were turned into zombies. It was like,
Yeah. No big deal. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, like these are the movie characters, right? I think they'd be a bit more
Devastated.
upset.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think Bucky'd be happy about killing Captain America.
Right. Right. No, that's a great point, Breakman. I didn't even really think about that, but yeah, like they're going around like you said, Bucky killing Captain America, he would be devastated at that point, right? Like, yeah. Slagar says, I can't go camping with the Kingdom Hearts stuff, or if Square gets blizzarded and shuts down servers on your $40 is gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I mean,
Yes.
good point, Slagar.
Very good
Freak
point.
says, I love that Darcy married Howard the Duck.
that was a hilarious episode. That was one of my favorites because it was just let's just goof around and have fun and be funny,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
It was sort of like the how they've taken Thor in the direction of comedy.
So
Just comedy episode. But back to the zombie episode.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Frank. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna just finish your point, then I'll ask.
There were also like so many dumb things. Like,
Mm.
okay, Vision's luring people in, to keep Scarlet Witch alive and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But when he realizes like what he's done and he feels bad, instead of fighting the Scarlet Witch because he's the only one strong enough to do it,
Right.
he commits suicide.
Yep.
I'm like, what? And then Bucky's like, okay, well, I'll just take her on. What?
Bucky, that was really Bucky versus Scarlet Witch. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree, dude. Like, dumb decision. I guess the whole
and then,
point.
like the Hulk's like, oh, here, let's go take your one most powerful character and go ahead and or the last powerful person you have left and send them to become a zombie too. You've already seen what happens when other heroes become zombies. What are you idiots doing? And then another one of my favorites was when Hope was big and she
Yeah.
walked through the field.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's maybe kind of cruel for her friends to say it, but couldn't have anybody suggested, once you walk through, shrink yourself, go back to
Right.
fucking normal size. I mean, wouldn't she have thought of that? For God's
Right.
sakes?
It was one dumb decision after another, man. I agree. That was, to me, in a lot of ways, that episode was kind of the most disappointing out of the bunch.
Yeah, I can agree with
I
that.
I like the I really like the what you call it, the T'Challa episode.
Yeah, that one was good.
The Black
That one-
Panther
that one was
episode.
good, and I think the Thor throwing a party over the planet Earth was fucking hilarious.
I love that episode too, man. I thought that was pretty fun. Like they landed in Vegas, right? Like that's
Yep.
where they. Yep.
It just turned it into a whole fucking party. Oh, there's another scene like in the zombie episode where Hope entered one of the characters that she was just fighting with and just like killed her from the inside.
Yeah.
And the only thing she was upset about was having her guts on her.
I know.
Like nobody else really even cared. It was just like, wow.
I hope they revisit the Marvel, because look, when they first started the Marvel Zombies comic, like they had no idea how popular it would be, and it just like was like this like super popular comic book, and they just came out with more. I hope they do more what ifs and a more coherent kind of deal, and maybe even do like a whole series on it, because I think you could get like probably 2 or 3 seasons of material from the comics for sure.
Oh, absolutely
You
could.
know.
They need to do a better job of what
Yeah.
they've got some amazing. You've got how many years has Marvel been around?
Oh,
100
dude.
years now.
Yeah.
I think it's like 90. I think
Yeah,
or
maybe
99,
80, 90 years.
80 or 90.
Yeah.
So they've got a long history that they can go through and come up with so many different what ifs that
Ooh, I know. I
like
know.
there's just so many stories you can do with what if, which I always love the what if comments because
Oh, me too. Yeah.
it was so entertaining to just do kind of a flip, like what happened, but what if this happened
Yeah.
instead, like
Slagar
story, like
Slagar says what ifs could be hundreds of episodes. I agree,
true.
Slagar. The problem is production and getting some of the voice actors to agree to come back to reprise their roles and all this shit. It all boils down to money. I doubt I mean the production actually was actually like a lot of money for the what if. So I'm wondering um you know
It depends on how well it does.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, see, that's the thing with this new streaming shit. How do you know how well something does?
We don't unless they report.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird. There's no
Yeah.
Nielsen rating system for these things. It just you have to rely on the studio. Oh, we're really happy with this because it got this many views, but
Yep.
they won't even tell you. It
Nope.
just it is what it is. So whatever.
I mean, the most we can figure out is that by their top 10 list. Here's what's trending.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all we get. We don't get ratings. We don't know how well the shows are doing that we
Right.
like. The only kind of impression we get is if maybe like they see if we're seeing commercials for it on other channels
Yep.
on like regular
Yeah.
television.
Yeah.
Or you're seeing like the box sets in the
Yep.
stores, like
Yep.
Stranger Things, for instance,
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. Slagar says, "Look at Star Wars Visions. That could do the same." Yeah.
I
So
haven't
there you.
watched that yet. I need to watch that.
Yeah. All right. So, I think we did all of that. We did the reviews.
So I want to say for the what ifs, I'm gonna give them because there were really cool things. Like I did
Yeah.
like that there are dark consequences. Like they weren't afraid to kill characters
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
at all. Like
I
and gruesome ways
the
too. Which
Doctor
I'm
Strange episode was pretty good too. I thought that
yeah,
stood out as well. I thought that was really well
really dark.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. And I'm glad they're not afraid to do that. But I give the season about a 6 out of 10. I think.
Yeah, see, I'm going to be a little more forgiving. I mean, I haven't seen the last episode, but I'll go ahead and chime in. I'll give it a 7 out of 10, slightly better than that. I mean, I can see where you're coming from though, for sure. It's just one of those
Yeah,
things.
but I don't want to make it sound like I didn't enjoy it because it's better than average score.
Yeah,
Like
for
I
sure.
enjoyed
No,
what
no,
I
no, no.
saw. Just
That you're right, man. I mean, 5 is average, right? 6 is slightly above average, and I agree with that. I mean, overall, it's I mean, if they do a season 2, is it a matter of if they're gonna do a season 2? I expect bigger and better things. I do like the fact that they got Jeffrey Wright involved as kind of the narrator. He has the voice for that. Like a good narrator voice. So that was pretty cool. So, all right. Any other reviews? Break.
no. I do like and I know that there have been a lot of complaints about well, they got the actors. The actors aren't real voice actors. Like,
Yeah.
and I know that's true. There are better voice actors than regular actors, but I like the seeing the movie character in real life, and then the cartoon character being the same voice. The same
Continuity. I like
character.
the continuity there because
Yeah.
sometimes it's jarring. Breakman, like when they take like live action stuff and then they put it in cartoon form and they get a different actor to, like some of the Marvel stuff. Like obviously they couldn't get Robert Downey Jr. to do every single cartoon, and they'd have a different actor that was trying to play Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, and it's a little kind of you know jarring to me. I don't know. It's just kind of weird, but But I agree, man. I think we're not too far off. Maybe I think I might drop mine to 6.5 actually. But yeah, I mean, I always got to be like one step better than everybody else. Right
That's
now,
fine. I get
yeah,
it.
yep. All right, let's move on. Do you have any more reviews though before we move on?
No, that's it. Well,
Uh,
actually, you know what? I saw the Masters of the Universe
oh,
Revelations
okay.
finally.
How'd that turn out for you?
I liked it, but at the same time, there are things about it like it was slower paced
Mm-hmm.
than I was expecting at points, and for something that Kevin Smith wrote, I was expecting a lot more jokes. Weren't really a
I
lot in there.
I think they interviewed him on that, and he wanted to play it straight. He wanted more of a serious like tone to it. I was kind of wondering about that myself, Breakman. I thought it'd be a little bit funnier, wittier, stuff
Yeah.
like. I thought it was fine for what it was, but
Yeah, I mean the animation and art style is fantastic.
yeah,
It looks
yeah,
great.
yep,
There's no arguing with that.
right.
Like
It's like a
like skeleton.
Castlevania style, right?
Yeah.
Like yeah.
What? And like Skeletor, like he looked fantastic, and I don't know the voice. Are you sure it was Tony Todd voicing him? Okay, fine.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
Tony
having
Todd
Tony Todd
voiced
voice.
Afterglow. That
Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Tony
So
Todd
anyway,
was
she
fantastic.
was. I'm sorry, she was going off about that.
Yeah, no,
Because
Tony
I
Todd
didn't
would.
mention him, and I'm an asshole for not mentioning him.
I kind of like Stinkor too,
Yeah.
in it. He had like more of a story than we're used
I
to.
didn't like that Merman didn't talk like a fish, like the
Oh
other
yeah,
cartoon.
yeah,
I was disappointed by that. I don't know
yeah.
why. I'm like, I can understand him, but I didn't really want to understand him. I like thought about the fish.
Like he had like kind of an underwater voice, but yet he was above ground, type
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. All right, time to move on. I'd say any final thought. Oh, what's your score of
Oh,
Masters of the
my
Universe?
score. Uh, I'm gonna say 7.5.
Okay, I mean that's fair. I mean I
Yeah,
think
I'm like 7.5 to 8, somewhere in that
yeah,
range. I
I
think because it was good, but it wasn't like I mean they're really it was more of an adult
yeah,
telling of
yeah,
He-Man
yeah,
at this point. Like it seems like a continuation of the original cartoon,
yeah,
but obviously updated,
yeah,
and
yeah. I
story's
think
a
I
bit
think Eric.
surprising.
Yeah, I think Eric gave it a 9. I think I gave it an 8. So yeah, I think we're kind of on par with all that. Part two, I think, needs to be seen with it. Eric says so. There you go.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, because I kind of get the idea like there were ideas and that weren't fully realized yet.
Yeah, yeah,
That I think Eric's right. I think if with the second part of it, I think I'd probably like it more.
yeah. All right, let's move on to
Ah, what is it?
Stinko of the Week.
Breakman. Your stinko of the
I've
week.
got a couple of them. I've mentioned gun violence a billion times. Right now in this city, we're on pace to have over 400 gun violence victims. Most of them teenagers,
Mm,
or not most of them, but a lot of them teenagers. I
yeah,
think there right now we have 317
yeah,
as of a few days ago, and I'm sure there've been more since then.
yeah. I think mental health is we need to look at that before anything
Yeah.
else and address that. I mean, we can talk till we're blue in the face about gun control and all of that, but there are always going to be guns in this particular country, and we just have to
Well,
kind of
one of the
accept
things
it.
we talk about is like illegal guns. Like that's what the police always talk about is illegal guns, illegal guns, illegal guns. Well, those illegal guns were legal at some point.
Yeah.
So somewhere along the way, they were, sold to somebody they shouldn't have been, or
Mhm.
under the table, or traded with somebody. Like 9 times out of 10, the guns aren't stolen; they're sold.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
like, they want to talk about like ending gun violence. You need to cut down on. You need to do something about like the gun shows and
The
shit like that.
loopholes. You're talking about the loopholes. I agree with that, but then you got the NRA, which is still I don't know why it's a still fucking huge ass lobby.
I don't
It's went bankrupt, so I don't really get how they still control the narrative on all of this. But I mean, I've talked about big capacity weapons and stuff. I'm a Second Amendment guy, Brakeman. I know we kind of differ on that, but there are certain things that we can do to kind of mitigate some things, like capacity weapons. I mean, stuff like that. I mean, no hunter that I know of uses that stuff to go hunt deer. So, what is it for
I
if not
mean,
to?
yeah, like you're gonna have a deer full of like lead and shit like that. Was
Yeah,
there gonna be anything left for you to mount or eat or
right,
like? It doesn't make
right.
any sense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I always say like the real hunters are the bow and arrow type, that go out there and like really have to wait and be patient and hope for like a really really good bow and arrow shot like from a tree or something of that nature, but who am I? I'm not a hunter, so, whatever. But there you go. Anything else, Breakman?
Yeah, I've got the definition of hypocrisy for you
Oh,
here.
okay.
Actor Scott Baio, his wife, at one point during I should say one point, the Sandy Hook incident when
Mhm.
kids were killed, a bunch of school kids were killed. His wife tweeted out that to the families, to the parents of the kids that were killed, that maybe their children are in a better place now.
Oh, you gotta be fucking joking me, man. What kind of fucked
And
up?
they were him and his wife were hard into the conspiracies, like that it was all fake and they were trauma actors and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah,
And this was 2007, but recently this information was brought back up,
yeah.
and uh, somebody tweeted out to Mrs. Scape, you and your degenerate husband attacked parents of a murdered child. You directed hate against yourselves, and still I actually sympathize with your illness just as much as you couldn't sympathize with your grief. Oh, whoops, I skipped all the way ahead.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
shit, I didn't want
That's
to
what.
ruin that part. Um, well, it was brought up what she said, and where is his tweet at?
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Comes from Scott Baio's wife. I hope Mr. Richard Marsh is happy with the amount of vile, targeted hate he's sending me. I live with 3 brain tumors, chronic fatigue syndrome, vertigo, and seizures, along with chronic pain every day of my life. I hope you achieved exactly what you've set out to do and are happy.
Oh boy.
The
Yeah, because
definition of hypocrisy.
yeah. I mean,
Ah,
well, you
it's
you
fair
said it.
game for me to attack anybody I want, but how dare you attack me?
Right, right. I mean, when
I'm at the
I'm on the
lowest point in
receiving
my
end,
life.
right?
Yeah.
When I'm on the receiving end of a little bit of online fucking bullshit, I mean, that sucks, but I can do it all day long to people that are still probably grieving because their
No
kids
shit.
got
Yeah.
killed. It's just Scott Bale's a piece of shit, man. He really is.
He's a
I
genocide.
sent
But the guy who responded said, "You and your degenerate husband attacked parents of a murdered child. You directed hate against yourselves, and still, I actually sympathize with your illness just as much as you couldn't sympathize with those grief-stricken souls who just buried their kids."
yeah. I mean, what can you do, man? I'm looking for Freak Fives. Hold on, let me see if I can find his dinner that he's teasing us with. Freak Five.
I'm retweeting it right now.
All right.
What's that?
Uh,
I see tortillas, cheese. I think that was that chicken in there, tomato. Um,
what the? Why can't I see like the latest fucking tweets from you? Oh, what the?
is that guacamole I see in there?
What? Where's your? Here, I'll just look on our feed here.
Yeah, I retweeted it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to see like what kind of hot peppers he's got in there. I don't see any. I
Hmm.
see some sort of sauce. I don't know if that's ketchup or a salsa. I'm guessing salsa.
Yeah.
I know our listeners are absolutely fascinated by this.
I know. I'm trying to. Okay, let me put it up on the screen here. Actually, this is pizza? Looks like nachos to me.
Yeah, that's a pizza. Oh, I can see crust now that he says that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, that's interesting.
Looks like someone ate it before you. Are you implying that somebody threw this up and put it on a plate, Slagar?
His waiter gave him to it half done. Like, this is how it's served.
I mean, looks good. It looks like Doritos or something there. Yeah.
Actually, his waiter came to him like this. This is how this is how it's served.
Right, right. All right. Any other stinkos that you got, Break?
No, I think that's enough.
Eric, I don't know if Eric wants me to say his, but apparently his uncle died. That's really sad, man.
Oh, the coat. Oh, yeah, that is sad. That's terrible.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and he got a cold. I mean, that's secondary to. Yeah, condolences, Eric. I mean, fuck, man. I mean, just sucks, man.
Yeah.
Taco sauce, lettuce, not guac, and Doritos. Okay, all right. I mean, I
Oh, it
guess.
is taco sauce. Okay.
All
Well,
right.
what's that green stuff I see?
Let's see what Slagar's got on offer here. Fuck.
Oh, he said lettuce. Oh, okay.
Got you.
Lettuce.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me take a look and see what Slagar's got for us too. Maybe it'll make us fucking hungry and end the show early. Hold on.
Lord. Oh, nice. Slagar wins.
Wow. Some dude in a costume.
What?
That's what I
What are
got.
you looking at?
The
That's,
Macho
not
Man.
what he posted.
What?
It's a mug of beer he's drinking.
Where the?
I don't know where you're getting your things from, Frank. With
What the
money. There's money involved. I want money.
Want money? Why am I in it? What's the date today?
The 7th? No, 8th. It's 8th of October.
Why am I not seeing like updated fucking?
I don't know. I'll see if I can repost it.
Oh, here we go. I see it. Just a giant fucking mug of beer.
That's a good meal.
With the $10 bill there, like or two fives. So there you go.
No,
That's what he's
nice.
doing. Yeah.
I can't think of anything better than beer than money.
Right.
And boobs.
I mean, oh well, boobs. I mean, he's got that in his feed too, right above. I don't know if you see that, man, or below.
Well, no, I'm gonna have to.
It's Princess Leia playing guitar.
Guitar. Oh, I
Slaya.
see that.
I love that.
Slaya. That's pretty
Slaya,
awesome.
I like that, man. That's pretty wicked, man. And then he's got like this other one that says, here, let me put it up on the screen here, Macho Mandalorian.
Oh, wow. Wow.
He's still at the Mexican restaurant, apparently. That's pretty cool, man. Right on, Slagar. You know, there you go. Making us hungry and entertaining us at the same fucking time. I love it. Right on.
I wonder what those people around him are thinking. Like, what the hell is he doing?
I know he's like got all these weird pictures of stuff that we're bringing up, and you know, stuff like that. I wonder what the people at the bar would think. Like if Slagar played us for everybody, they'd be like, "What the fuck is this shit, man?"
People starting to get up and leave all of a
Right?
sudden,
They're like, "Oh God," and then like finish up their beer and like leave. Okay. I mean, my stinko is just kind of a general one. I just fucking hate liars, and not so much liars in general, but the liars that lie so much that they fucking believe themselves. You know, I know you were talking about Trump and stuff, but like everybody knows that one person that just lies so much they really just fucking start to believe themselves. You know, I mean, I hate it, man. I really hate it. I mean, you know, online or offline, it's just they're all the same. You know, one little fib turns into 50 million fibs, and then you know, just you know, and then they just believe themselves, and that's it. Maybe I can cast this to the TV here. Slagar says, "Yeah, go ahead and try it, Slagar." If you want everybody to get up and leave, like, feel free. Maybe that's what he wants, like, to clear out the tavern for himself, you know, or the Mexican restaurant. All right, let's move on to. Oh, why am I not getting sound? This really sucked. Do you still hear me, Break?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, let's try this one more time. Let's move on to.
Dude, what does my tattoo say?
Sweet! Sweet of the week!
All right, Sweeto of the Week, Breakman. What you got?
After Eric's news, I kind of feel bad about mine, but Mrs. Brakeman's much better now. She's
Ooh, we were eagerly anticipating
Yeah.
an update on that, man. She came through, man. That's really
Yes.
good, man. Whew. So what? She's back to full throttle, or still experiencing symptoms? What's going on?
she's still feeling like a minor, like the can't smell, can't taste kind of symptoms. Like, are you still? Can you taste yet? No.
Yeah, the smell like is close with the taste, you know. So it's like if she can't really smell too much, she's not really going to be able to taste much, you know. So
Right.
yeah. So all right, well that's really good news, Breakman.
Yes.
I'm excited for that. Hopefully next week the entire crew and the peripheral members will all feel better. I mean, I got stuffy nose, but that's about it. I'm not sick or anything, but Eric's kind of sick. I know your wife was kind of dealing. Mrs. Brakeman was dealing with COVID, which is devastating. Man, all week, man. Like, man, I hope Mrs. Brakeman feels a lot better. I'm really glad to hear that break. It's good stuff. But and you didn't end up getting COVID, man. That's
No, that was the most amazing part. I never got sick.
I know, man. I mean, wow. I mean, that's good stuff, man. Glad to hear that, man. Sad for Eric and definitely happy for you,
Yeah.
Breakman. All right. My sweeto is my crops are turning out pretty damn good this year, man. I mean, I sampled one of my plants like the past couple of days, and it came. I mean, the one plant that I sampled came out really well. So it's a little harsh because I haven't had a chance to like cure them all the way, because it takes like a good 2 weeks to like get a real good cure, on into months. Like if you're into like the whole process like I am, it's sort of like it ages like a fine wine, but you have to do it the right way and stuff type thing. But good stuff this year, man. I'm really happy with my crops. So there you go.
That's cool. Speaking of wine, like I'm kind of curious about those wine agers. If those really work.
Huh. That
Pretty
is
good.
interesting. Like you get like a Merlot from 2018, and if you try to age it, and if it works out, is that what you're talking about? Like,
Well, they've got a device that ages the wine,
yeah,
like artificially, like ages it a lot quicker.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm wondering, man. Like, do some research online, man. There should be some, good like reviews or.
I'm just wondering. I don't care that much.
Oh, okay. Well, are you a wine drinker, Break, or?
I mean, I've got wine in here, but not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, neither am I.
I'll
I'm not.
drink it if it's an option. If
Bernie's
it's the
mo-
option, like whatever. Okay.
Yeah, Bernie's more of a wine drinker than. You're a wino. Yeah, you are, Bernie. Um, yeah, I'm more of a beer drinker. I like good beer. I mean, Um, Bernie's cousin passed away. That's sad news. That's her stinko. She battled sarcoma, like a rare sarcoma, and it was just sad to see that whole deal, man. It just sucks. Freak Pie says, I'm willing to do some quality control for you, Frank. Yeah, I mean, sure, Freak, anytime, man. Yeah, come to Denver. I'll give you plenty, man. I mean, I got a shit ton of it. So
No, see, now I'm just thinking of Freak's just gonna kind of move into your front yard. He's just gonna drive up there and just kind of stay there for a while.
right, set up a tent, like with all the everything, and yeah.
Hey, Frank. Good morning. Morning. I'm just trying to get the morning paper.
Right.
I gotta use your bathroom. Wait, no. Ah, shit.
Oh no, man, not a number 2. All right, Slagar. I'll see you if you get there. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We're about ready to do the tournament, man. So you ready to do this, break, man?
Making a break for it, like I just imagine him like busting out of his car.
I know,
out of the
like
restaurant,
like
starts
speeding down
swinging
the
a
road.
hutch.
Yeah.
Like he like slides over the hood, jumps through the window, and like
Yeah. With the
guns
squeaking
in.
wheels and everything. The whole thing.
yes, and roar of the engine, and then he's just flying through town.
Switch OLED screen is good, Eric says. I knew it would be, Eric. I
Yeah.
really did. Put up a yurt and squat in Frank's lawn. Then I could literally say, "Get off my lawn!" With my fists in the air, all that stuff. All right, let's do this, Breakman. All right, we're starting our tournament. We're gonna have to go rapid fire here, Break. I'm sorry, Eric is in chat, so we're gonna have to give him a vote unless we both agree, and then I'll go ahead and I'll say Eric's answers as he types them in chat. But we are gonna determine, Breakman, the greatest candy right? The greatest Halloween candy of all time. You know, we've all like been through the motions here, you know, the good stuff, the bad stuff, all that stuff. We're going to determine which is the best, right?
Okay.
So why don't we get
Makes
to it?
sense.
What were you saying?
I said it makes sense. I
Yeah,
mean, only
yeah.
we can determine that.
Right. The only way we can do it is like send them all into like a tournament of 64 and whittle them down to the final one. What are you laughing at, Break?
Freaks is taking shit in Frank's bathroom and send him a tweet that says I pooped today.
That's not very nice, Freak 5. How dare you? How dare you, sir?
I pooped today, but I didn't flush.
Oh, God. Even
Oh, I ran out of
worse.
toilet paper.
All right, let's get to business here.
But he'd probably wait until you were in the bathroom using it to tell you you're out of toilet paper.
Right. We're going to go top from bottom, Eric. So he votes for the first matchup is Twix versus Jolly Ranchers. He votes for Twix. Breakman, do you concur?
I like Jolly Ranchers, but yeah, I think Twix are better.
I really like Jolly Ranchers too, but I think we're going to make it a clean sweep here and pick Twix because Twix is actually really good. Twix, Bernie says, so Twix is the
Hey, you
popular
want in
choice.
on this? We're picking the greatest candy, Halloween candy.
Yeah, might as well come on
No, you
in.
don't care? All right, fine. She don't care.
How dare you, Mrs. Breakman? She don't care. Get out of here. This is important business here. What's wrong with
She
her?
can't taste anything right now. She
Yeah,
kinda
that's true.
went
That's
down
probably
on that.
she's probably like bastards. I can't taste any of this stuff. I'm not picking. You know, and then like cross arms and walk out of the room. You know.
Yep.
Can you
Now I
bring
can
me?
see
one?
her in the kitchen throwing away all the food, just so if she can't enjoy it, neither can I.
Right, exactly. All right, maybe we can enjoy this next matchup: Snickers versus Sour Patch Kids. I'll go first on this. I do like the Sour Patch Kids, although you know that initial sour is kind of rough. I'm going with Snickers on this one. Snickers is all time great. What say you, Break?
I really love sour stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
but
me
Snickers
too.
isn't all time great. You're right. That's. I guess I gotta go Snickers. It's an all time great.
Okay, Eric, let us know your vote in the chat. But
Not
Break,
that it matters because we've already picked.
right? Well, no, it does matter. I want to know.
I know.
I want to know Eric's thoughts. He says Snickers, so it's a clean sweep. All right, next one is Butterfinger versus Blow Pops, and I think I'm gonna go first on this one, Breakman. I'm gonna surprise everybody here. I'm gonna go with Blow Pops. Right? These are both like candies that kind of really stick to your teeth, and like you know. I mean, like especially Butterfingers. The thing I hate about Butterfingers the most is like the fact that like when you're chewing it, like a big old clump always sticks to your teeth. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm picking Blow Pops. Eric in chat picks Butterfinger. So does Bernie. What say you, Breakman? You are the.
I'm not really a fan of either one of these. Not big, not that much.
Oh, I
But
like
of
the Blow
two,
Pops. I love the fact that like when you get down to a certain point, there's like this like either one on its own is no good. Like the candy coating's not really that great, and the gum it definitely is not great. But there's this
Yeah.
magic moment where you can kind of chew both of them at the same time, and it's so fucking good. You know.
I think you're nuts. That magical moment does not happen for most people, Frank. Most people are just go, this gum sucks.
So what are you picking? Road Dog
I'm
says
going
Butterfinger. All right, how dare you guys? Blow Pop's better, but whatever. Butterfingers. You guys are all wrong. son of
Frank
bitches.
likes the blow.
How dare you? How dare you? I like Blow
That was Eric.
Pops. All right. Next
Stop being mad at
matchup.
us.
Next matchup, guys. How dare you, Bernie? Get out of here. Nestle Crunch versus Milky Way. Milky Way versus Nestle Crunch. Breakman, you get the honors first.
Damn, these are two good ones. Oh shit.
I don't like Milky Way that much, but
I like Milky Way,
Mhm.
but I really love the Rice Krispies and chocolate. I really love that. I gotta go Nestle Crunch.
Road Dog says Milky Way. Bernie says Nestle Crunch. Milky Way make me want to barf. God, I should pick Milky Way just to make Eric the tiebreaker, but I do like Nestle Crunch better. I'm picking Nestle Crunch. Eric picks Milky Way, but Nestle Crunch moves on by the skin of its teeth on to the next round. Okay, next matchup here, Break, and I'll let you go first on this one. Reese's Pieces versus Laffy Taffy. What say you?
This isn't even close for me. Reese's Pieces all the way.
I tend to concur,
Ooh, piece
man.
of candy.
Yeah,
Piece of
Reese's Pieces is man,
phone home.
the bomb diggity phone home candy. So it's gonna move on. But Reese's. I mean, everybody in chat. What does Eric say? I'd be surprised if Eric picked Laffy
Oh, he said
Taffy.
Laffy Taffy.
He picked
Reese's
Laffy
Pieces.
Taffy. Eric, there's something seriously wrong with you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We've decided that you're no longer a part of the show just for that.
Yeah, you're kicked off for that one, man. Reese's Pieces, man. All right, next matchup. We're kidding, Eric. You know we are. Next matchup is Hershey bars, just the regular old plain Hershey bars, or any variation therein, like almonds or whatever, versus Nerds. What say you on that, Break?
I am going to flip the script as I have picked chocolate throughout this whole entire thing, but one of my absolute favorite candies is fucking Nerds. It's sugar. I mean, basically. Whereas I find the Hershey bars are kind of overrated.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm picking Hershey's. So, Eric picked it. Hershey's. They're all saying Hershey's in chat.
You're all wrong.
No, dude, the milk chocolate and Hershey bars is like some of the best, man. I know it's like generic and it's especially
If they put Nerds in it, maybe it'd be interesting.
fuck the Nerds, man. I can't like that. Way too sugar sweet for me. You know, it's just like oh, you know,
I mean,
it's
it's
like
just pure sugar it's flavored sugar. Like here's some
yeah.
artificial flavor. You just want the sugar. Here's sugar.
Yeah. Bernie says Hershey's, Road Dog Hershey's, Slagar Hershey's.
Well, they're all wrong.
Eric, you're wrong. Breakman, we determined you're wrong. So there you go.
No.
All right.
No.
Here's a big Titanic matchup: Starburst versus Skittles. Breakman, what say you?
Ooh, Starburst versus Skittles.
Yes.
Starbursts are okay, but I think Skittles are better.
Really? I think Skittles
Yeah, I think
suffers from the same.
I like to follow the rainbow.
Like Skittles suffers from the same thing that Nerds does for me. Like way too sugary. Like kind of stick to your teeth type stuff.
That's what Starburst does for me. Is they stick to
Yeah,
your teeth
I
and
like
stuff.
Starburst, man. I'm picking Starburst. Eric also picked Starburst. So we got Skittles from Road Dog. Freak picked Skittles, but for the second time, you're downed and outvoted, Breakman.
I know you guys don't know how to properly enjoy snacks. I just don't understand.
All right, next matchup, we got Payday versus Heath. What say you, Break?
Can I get a recount? Jesus.
Recount.
Man,
Bernie
they suck.
Bernie says
Um,
Heath. So what
I'm
say
gonna
you?
go Payday because I like peanuts, but I mean, I just neither one of these is. To me, neither one of these is actually a candy bar. Like, candy bars are supposed to be good.
Well, I like both actually. I mean, I think both are pretty good. Although, I don't know let's see what Eric says. Heath versus Payday. Freak 5 says Heath. Eric says Payday.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with Payday as well. It's a clean sweep. Payday wins out. Heath is like kind of an English toffee. I'm not
What's wrong with you people?
a big fan of like English toffee. Get out of
Toffee,
here,
yeah.
Bernie.
I'm
What's
not
wrong
a
with
toffee
you?
fan. That's what I'm saying. Like, neither one of these were really like good.
Yeah. All right, next matchup we got is those Haribo, or however you say that, gummies, like gummy bears, versus
Oh.
flavored Tootsie Rolls. Breakman, what do you say? Slagar says
Oh.
Payday. Yeah.
So it's all like, oh shit. I love regular Tootsie Rolls. I don't like any of the other flavors, just the chocolate ones.
Yeah. All right, so you're picking Haribo?
If is the regular Tootsie Roll in the list somewhere?
Yeah, they are. They're in
Okay,
there.
okay, then cool. Then yes, I love the gummies. Then I'll take the gummies.
Okay, gummies moves on. I pick gummies as well. What say you, Eric? Tootsie Roll, flavored Tootsies. I'm not a big fan of the flavored Tootsie Rolls either, Breakman. But I do like the gummy bears a lot. The Haribo moves on. Freak says gummies. Slager says flavored Tootsie Rolls taste like wax. Bernie says, I
Yes.
do like payday when I'm not in a chocolate mood.
Yes. Those were some of the disappointing candies you'd get in your bag.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
jeez.
yeah. Oh,
Like, you could at
shit.
least bought, like, the chocolate ones. I don't want, what is this? Strawberry? Raspberry? What is it?
I like raspberry
Oh,
stuff, but
orange. Oh, okay.
yeah,
That's not what I wanted. You could have got the chocolate, you stupid assholes.
yeah. All right, here we go. M&M. Yeah, I know. How dare you give me free candy, you fucking assholes,
I
you
know.
know. M&M's versus Junior Mints, Breakman. What do you think on that one?
Oh, I love M&Ms.
Mm.
This is just regular M&Ms, right?
Yeah, regular M&M's.
Yep, still taking them.
All right, everybody's in chat. Road Dog saying M&M's. Bernie says M&M's. Let's see what Eric says before I make my choice. I don't know. This is a tough one for me. Eric says M&M. So M&M's is moving on. I'll pick M&M's as well, so to make it a clean sweep. But Junior Mints are really, really good. I like Junior Mints quite a bit. Slagar and Freak Five says M&M's. Baby Ruth versus Twizzlers, Breakman. What say you on that one?
Baby Ruth versus the Twizzlers. That's interesting. I kind of like the Twizzlers. So I'm going with the Twizzlers.
All right, Bernie
The
says
licorice.
Bernie says Baby Ruth. Road Dog says Baby Ruth. Baby Ruth. Slagar says Twizzler. So what
He
is
says,
it?
ooh, Twizzler. That's what he
Yeah,
says.
ooh, Twizzler. What does Eric say? I like them both, actually. These are both great things.
Baby Ruths are all right. I prefer Twizzlers.
Eric says Twizzlers, so I'm the tiebreaker.
How are you a tiebreaker? I said Twizzlers.
Oh, you said Twizzlers too. Okay, well, Twizzlers moves on then. My vote doesn't count. My vote doesn't
So
count.
you were gonna say Baby Ruth, is what you're saying?
I was gonna say Twizzlers, but Baby Ruth is really, really good. I like Baby Ruth quite a bit. All right, next matchup. In a matchup of unnamed branded stuff, candy corn, I guess that's Brock's, right? Versus popcorn balls. I'm going to go first on this one. I loathe candy corn. I cannot stand candy corn. I hate it. I think it's the worst candy on the planet. I'm picking popcorn balls. What are you picking, Break?
These are two things I don't want in my bag. With the candy corn, what they did is they'd open the bag of the candy corn and they'd take handfuls of it and throw it in your bag. So you would have handled candy in your bag, just in the bottom. Like, it's like, oh, like, did you wash your hands at least? Yeah, an hour ago.
Yeah.
No, that's
Road Dog
lovely.
says candy corn. Bernie says candy corn. What say you, Break?
And then the popcorn balls are usually, they make them themselves, so it's like they're, it's
I like
also
the
been kind of
popcorn
handled
balls.
and stuff.
What says you?
Yeah, actually, I'm with you on that. Candy corn is the worst.
I hate candy corn.
It's not my least favorite, but it's just terrible.
Everybody says candy corn except for Eric. He says it's a clean sweep for us, popcorn balls. Like
the chatters disagree with us again.
Right, all the chat disagrees with us, but we all agree. Popcorn balls for the win, man. I love popcorn balls. They have like packaged ones too, Breakman. Yeah.
Candy corn is just eating wax. Like, the only ones that are even slightly tolerable are the chocolate ones, and they're still just like, I'm eating wax.
I can't stand candy corn, man. I think it's the devil's candy. Gross. I every time I think about it, I'm like, like it.
And every time, like, there was always, every year one trick or treating, there was always like coins and candy corn in the bottom of my bag. Like,
yeah.
Couldn't you have at least put them in a baggie or something? Did you have to just
I
reach in
know,
your hole
like
and throw 'em in
especially
there?
money, like when people throw pennies in there. God, that's so gross.
Oh man, I can't wait to not be able to spend this anywhere.
I know,
Awesome,
I
thanks.
know, right? All right, this is a Titanic matchup: Mr. Goodbar versus Milk Duds. I'm gonna pick Mr. Goodbar on this. I think Mr. Goodbar is like one of the ultimates for me. I love Mr. Goodbar. Road Dog says Milk Duds. Fun. Oh, we already got a win, but what say you, Breakman?
So this is caramel and chocolate versus peanuts and chocolate.
Yep.
I think Milk Duds are a good like movie candy.
Yeah, I agree.
You're
I like
watching a
Milk
movie.
Duds too, but
So I'm gonna go with Milk Duds.
all right. Well, you lose because Mr.
Mr.
Goodbar moves
won.
on.
Okay.
Mr. Goodbar melts the best in coffee. Okay, that's great, Slagar. But he says duds for some reason. I don't know. All right. Oh, that was from before. Well, okay. All right, I see. All right, on to the next matchup. 100 Grand versus Whoppers. I'm going to go first on this one. I might surprise a few people. I love Whoppers. I think they're awesome. Underrated candy in my book. What say you, Break?
I like both of these. These are both good. I do like the Whoppers. But the 100 grand is another one of those candy bars that's got the Krispies in them, the Rice Krispies. I fucking love that. So 100 grand.
Oh, you're going 100 Grand. What does Eric says? He's the tiebreaker here. Slagar says Whoppers. Bernie says Whoppers. Road Dog says Whoppers. Waiting on Eric here. You got to break the tie.
Whoppers. Nobody likes my.
Yeah, Freak 5 says Whoppers. What are you picking, Eric? Let us know, dude. Whoppers versus 100 Grand. We got one vote each. 100 Grand. Like it more than Crunch. All right, 100. You're wrong. You're all wrong. If you.
Eric's correct. I mean.
That's an upset in my book. That's a big time upset.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Kit Kat versus Runts. Go ahead, Breakman. What are you picking? Kit Kats or Runts?
Competition. One of them tastes good. The others taste disgusting.
Okay.
One tastes like chalk and not very flavored good chalk, and the other's the Kit Kat. I mean, it has great mile, like break me off a piece. You know, it's
everybody picks Kit Kats. This is probably one of the easier matches out of the bunch. Kit Kat moves on. Last matchup in this bracket before we move on to the other bracket. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups versus Airheads. I'm going to go on this one. It's a no-brainer for me. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups all the way. What say you, Breakman?
Yeah, I don't think this is either. I don't even know what they're going up against, but the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Oh, wow. Freak 5 picked Runts. How the fuck did you pick Runts? Bernie picks Reese's. I think he just said that to troll, man, to be honest. Road Dog says Reese's. Fun ET Man, Eric says Reese's. Obviously, this is
a lot better jawbreakers than Runts.
I hate Runts, man. They're
Yeah,
gross.
I'm with you on that. Like they're fake looking banana and shit.
Oh God, I hate it. It's just gross. Everybody picked Reese's. That was an easy one. I knew it. I think that was the easiest match. Okay, moving on to the next bracket here. We'll start at the top. Lemonheads versus Hot Tamales, Breakman.
I love Lemonheads. I gotta go Lemonheads.
I love both of these, man. I really like Hot Tamales and I like Lemonheads. So this is a really tough one. Eric says Lemonheads, so Lemonheads moves on. I think I'll pick Lemonheads as well, just because you guys are a bunch of wusses and can't handle the heat. I think that's what it is.
Well, sour versus heat. There's a lot of people that can't handle the sours. So
that's true.
That's what I'm going with.
All right.
That's
everybody says Lemonheads, so Lemonheads moves on. Next matchup. Okay, this is an interesting one. Mike and Ike's versus that peanut butter taffy that you get in your bag from time to time. I'm gonna go first on this one. Mike and Ike's are like, I guess okay, but I really like that peanut butter taffy stuff. What say you, Breakman?
I don't like either one of these actually.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I guess the Mike and Ike's, they're sort of like gumdrops.
You fucking guys, man. Road Dog says Mike and Ike's. Bernie says peanut butter, and important vote there. Mike and Ike's. Mike and Ike's moves on, but how? How does it beat the peanut butter taffy? Is great. All right, Pixie Sticks versus Dots. Two things.
So sugar versus sugar on paper.
Yep, pretty much.
That was I like the Dots, but the only thing is you always ate a little paper with them.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I gotta go with the Pixie Sticks, just drinking sugar.
All right. Slagar says now like the peanut butter. Freak Pie says I think those are called Mary Janes. No, they were like the Mary Janes are the same thing, but there's some that just are unlabeled, like the bigger ones and like the yellow and black like kind of covering. Bernie says Dots. Slager says Dots. Road Dog says Pixie Sticks. Eric says Pixie Sticks. I think I'm gonna agree with you guys. The Dots are. I agree, man. I'm not. Look, Freak 5 being the contrarian with Dots. Pixie Sticks it is. Good. Anytime we go against Freak 5, that's a win in my book. So, what do we got? I can't even see this. Hold on. Gotta get a little closer here. Fireballs versus bottle caps. Breakman, what you think of that matchup?
Bottle caps. Bottle cap. I'm trying to think of what bottle caps are.
They're sort of like sweet tarts, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Well, you said I didn't like the hot stuff, but I'm actually gonna go with the fireballs here,
All
Frank.
right. Breakman says bottle cap, so I'm the tiebreaker on this one. And I'll be
I
damned if.
just said I did. What? How did I? What? Are we
What?
getting our names confused again, Frank?
Oh, shit. No, I said Eric says bottle caps. He
That is
picked.
not what you said.
That's what I said. I
That is
said.
not what you said. You're
did I
gonna
s-
have to erase big parts of this episode. Where you
Oh boy, I'm having
mislabel my
fucking.
name.
All right, break. You said
Get your
fireballs.
cinnamon candy away from me. He
I think you're
says.
just doing this to troll me, Breakman. I think you're making up shit as we go along, man. Okay, I agree with you, Breakman. We got to have some type of cinnamon representation moving on to the next round. Fireballs is moving on. I don't like bottle caps.
He says, "What's fireballs? It's a cinnamon candy.
Yeah,
It's a little hot in your mouth.
yeah,
Feeling.
yeah. I like cinnamon candy, man. It's good
Yeah.
stuff. Get your cinnamon candy away from me, funny T-Man. Garrick. All right. Smarties versus Gobstoppers. Breakman, what say you?
Smarties are those little tablets of chalky pieces of they look
Sugar?
like tiny hockey pucks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
get like 20 of them in a little roll.
Yep, yep.
There's no candy on this fucking planet worse than that shit. I hope the Smarties company goes out of business. I wish the people well who work there, but you've made a terrible candy. You've tortured children for many, many years, and you should all be punished for it.
You know what's funny is that most everybody in chat saying Smarties, Breakman. So you're picking Gobstoppers.
Eat sweet tarts. Those are good. And no, Smarties are disgusting. Ugh.
All right. Eric says Smarties. And guess what, Breakman? I agree. Now, individually, I don't like eating them individually, but if you put like a big chunk of those in your mouth and you like, it gets this like tartness in your mouth that I kind of like when you mix all those flavors. I'm going with Smarties, man.
I'd rather have Pez. That's not good either. But
Oh,
at
God.
least you got a little toy
Yuck.
to play with it.
I can't stand Pez candy.
But you can stand Smarties? I mean, it's the same
yeah.
shit as
No, it's
basically.
different. It's different,
Those are
man.
nasty.
Nah, I like it. I like Smarties. Okay. All right. Here's one
Wait,
for you.
he says, Slugger says Smarty even had a gun to shoot them. What are they? What? I would have been more interested in that. I didn't see any guns.
Yeah,
had
I
that
think
little roll.
no. If I remember correctly, he's right. Holy shit, that brings me back memories. Slagar, fucking somebody look that up and put a link in chat. All right, Warheads versus Tootsie Rolls. Breakman, I know what you're gonna pick on this one.
I actually like Warheads. They're interesting candy, but
Mhm.
I don't think they compare in any way to the Tootsie Roll. The Tootsie Roll's an all-time great.
All right, Bernie says Tootsie
And
Rolls.
remember the Tootsie Rolls commercials from when we were a kid? Like they don't even happen anymore, but everything looks like a Tootsie Roll to me,
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
And then in the 90s, it got its own dance. I mean,
Yeah.
song and dance.
I think I agree. Eric agrees as well. Tootsie Rolls, moves on, clean sweep. I like Warheads okay, but man, that sour punch at the beginning, man, holy shit. Okay, here's one that you don't hardly ever see, right? Candy cigarettes. You know those one like chalky, like you said, candies that you can blow a little bit.
I like the ones that are like puff out smoke.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those ones.
So you're not talking about the ones that are just like a stick of sugar.
No.
You're talking about the ones that are like wrapped up, like they make them look like cigarettes.
Yeah, and then
I love those.
yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. And you could like blow on them and like that little bit of like powder like goes into the air so it looks like a
Yes.
cigarette. Yeah,
Yes.
and they kind of taste like Pepto-Bismol in a way, sort of, kind of. Candy cigarettes versus Good and Plenty. Everybody's saying Good and Plenty. Eric says Good and Plenty, so I'm the tiebreaker on this with the candy.
I guess you guys are going with flavor. Whatever. There's fun to be had with this.
I'm going with
cigarettes.
candy cigarettes just for that,
Nice.
man. Yeah, I how can you like deny that, man? I'm going with 6. Slagar just agrees with this. Everybody else is full of shit. So you know.
Right. They're all wrong.
Right.
You're all wrong.
All right. Here we go. Rolos versus Biddle Honey. So we got like kind of like a honey-esque like taffy with Rolos, the caramel stuff. Freak said good and plenty. Nope, candy cigarettes moves on.
Bit-O honey were one of those things I'd get in my bag and be like, "Oh, push this over to the side. I'll maybe eat that. Probably not. I'm just, yeah, you get over there." But Rolos would be one of the things I'd probably eat.
I love Bit-O honeys, man. I love Bit-O honey. So I'm going with Bit-O honey. It's up to Eric. He picked Rolos, so you guys are completely wrong. But Rolos moves on. But Bit-O honey deserved a better fate than that. I mean, I love Bit-O honey. Everybody's picking Bit-O honey in chat except for Road Dog. He says Rolos, but love Bit-O honey. Bit-O honey is fucking awesome. Yeah, pulled fillings out in the stuff. Yeah, Bit-O honeys
Wow.
are great, man. Good stuff. Man, I can't believe you guys picked Rolos over Bit-O honey. That's surprising to me. Freak 5 even agreed with me for a change. He said Bit-O honey. All right, Sweet Tarts versus Fun Dip, Breakman. You know that package that you get like
Mhm.
that, kind of
You'd lick
pixie.
your fingers and get it all over your fingers. And
No, no,
just
no. Like those, it came with those chalky like stick things, and you put it in there.
Right, but it was more fun to stick your fingers in them and lick your finger and stick it on them.
Well, I never did
Sticks,
that
not-
shit,
you
but
didn't?
that sounded
No.
kind of fun, man. Stick your fingers in there, type thing.
Yeah, it was a powder, so you just get your finger.
All right, Eric says Sweet Tarts. So what say you?
Yeah, absolutely. I love Sweet Tarts. Those are good.
I would say Fun Dip, but Slagar's abstains. You can't abstain, sir. You have to pick one.
Why do you like them both, or do you hate them both? I'm
No,
curious.
look. I don't like Sweet
No,
Tarts.
not you, Slagar. He's abstaining.
Yeah, because he doesn't like either. I would have picked Fun Dip because, I mean, other than that chalky stick thing that I never liked and I never ate and I threw away at the end.
Yeah, like I said, use your fingers.
Use your finger. How dare you, man? I'm not going to use my fingers, man. You don't know where your fingers have been, Break. Okay.
Wait, you don't know? I'm. Never mind. Just move on. Let's move on.
Crackles versus Milk Duds. Eric says Crackle wins by default. Not so fast here, sir.
We had Milk Duds already.
Oh, shit. Did we? Oh, it goes
Yeah.
on by default. All right. Well, then, Crackles moves on by default because I fucked up. So, there you go.
Milk
All right.
Duds lost, though, so we could do Milk Duds again. If you want.
You want to do Milk Duds? Let's rehash this. Crackles
Okay.
versus Milk Duds. Breakman, what say you?
I am going with Crackles. I like that. Like I said, the Rice Krispies and the chocolate.
Yeah,
get me
I
every
think I
time.
agree. So, Eric, you probably agree as well. Crackles moves on. All right. Sugar Daddies versus...
Freak Wife says that the reason those fun dip sticks were in there is because they needed to get rid of the sticks.
Yeah, exactly, man. Those sticks were awful. They need to just sell those sticks. Ugh, yeah. Yeah, Eric agreed. Crackle. Okay. Sugar Daddies, which is sort of like Milk Duds in a way, versus those wax bottles. Do you ever remember those little wax bottles that were
Yeah,
filled with like
those,
juice?
Yeah, like I don't know. I never understood the wax candy. Like they'd give you like the wax vampire teeth. And, oh, this is kind of cool. You put it in your mouth and it tastes like wax.
Yeah, yeah. Freak is exiled from chat. Just saying. Ooh, the '70s category. Slagar says, yeah. Sugar Daddies versus wax bottles. Everybody says Sugar Daddies. Yeah, so I think we're all in agreement there.
Yeah.
Sugar Daddies moves on. Those wax.
I never understood the wax.
Anything wax really sucked except for like those vampire teeth that were cool for like 2 seconds and then
Those, yeah, like, oh, well, this is nifty. I'm gonna put it in my mouth, and then you realize it tastes like you're putting a candle in your fucking
right,
mouth.
exactly. All right, York peppermints versus Mounds. I like Yorks a lot. I'm gonna pick Yorks because Mounds was the one without the almonds, right? So I'm picking York. What say you, Break?
Enjoy's got nuts. Mounds don't, and both suck. York.
Okay, Road Dog is wrong. Everybody's saying Yorks, including Eric. So everybody.
Keep the coconut away from the chocolate. I don't understand you weirdos.
I like it, but I don't like Mounds. Here's the next matchup. Speaking of, Almond Joy versus Swedish Fish. I can't stand Swedish Fish, so Almond Joy wins for me. I like Almond Joy quite a bit. I think I like the dark chocolate in Almond Joy quite a bit. So what say you, Break?
I mean, these both suck. I guess I'll make you happy and go with Almond Joy.
All right, everybody in chat saying Almond Joy as well. So Almond Joy moves on. Mounds don't. Uh,
Well,
Slayer says Joy as well. All right. Oh, Henry versus Mars Bars. Breakman, what say you on that?
O. Henry. I'm trying to think of what O. Henry was.
Oh, Henry is pretty good. I think it was like a peanut chocolate mix up, sort of like a cheapy version of Snickers, from what I remember.
Come to think of it, I don't really remember what a Mars bar is.
Oh, I
either.
do. I love Mars bars. They had like almonds in it, and it was like oh man, Mars. I'm picking Mars bars. It's up to you.
I guess I'm gonna go with Mars too because I don't remember either one of these really.
Ooh, all right. Everybody says oh Henry. Mars is his favorite now. Slagar says it. I like Mars bars quite a bit. All right. Next matchup: Three Musketeers versus Peanut M&Ms. Breakman.
You son of a bitch! We need to redo this entire. We gotta start over. We can't have this match so early on.
Why?
We can't have these two juggernauts going off against
Well,
each other right now.
there it is. There it is.
Like you can't have two of my favorites going up against each other like this.
Oh, Henry is a weird baby Ruth, Slagar says. Yeah, I like O. Henry's, but Mars bars are the bomb diggity, man.
My two favorite candies are probably Kit Kat and peanut M&Ms.
All right, so you're saying peanut. I'm also saying peanut. It's a clean sweep. Peanut M&M wins. I can't stand Three Musketeers. I think that's one of the worst. That's one of the worst, most overrated candy bars in the history of candy bars.
No, you're wrong again.
Look,
God, keep digging your hole, Frank.
Freak 5 says Three Musketeers. Slagar says F Three Musketeers. Road Dog says Three Musketeers. You all are wrong, including you, Breakman. Bernie says peanut M&Ms too. So
yeah, I love them both, but the peanut M&Ms, like.
Have you ever had the almond
I bought
M&Ms?
Halloween candy already, and I think I've eaten most of the peanut M&Ms.
Oh God, peanut M&Ms are great, man. Yeah. All right, last matchup for this week: Dum Dums versus Big Hunk. Breakman.
Big Hunk.
Okay.
What's Big Hunk?
It's like this, like vanilla toffee with like nuts in it. Bernie says Big Hunk. Ask me.
I'm not familiar with Big Hunk. I don't think I've ever heard of it.
That's a good question. Okay, we'll do a bonus one after this. What are you picking, Breakman?
I don't know Big Hunk.
Really? You don't know what Big Hunk is? What? You need to get one immediately, man.
Dum Dums aren't exactly like a spectacular treat, just suckers.
Yeah.
I mean, the most basic suckers. But still, they're really quick because they're usually small. So I guess I'm gonna go with the Dum Dums because I just don't know what a Big Hunk is.
Well, you're wrong. It's Big Hunk for me as well. Big Hunk moves on.
Slagar says Big Hunk question mark also. I'm not the only one.
Well, you need to find one immediately, sir. They're really good. It's like I said. It's kind of like a vanilla toffee with like nuts in it, and it's really really fucking good. The only problem with it is like don't let it cool down at all because it's kind of hard to chew type of thing. But if it's kind of warm. And it just like, oh God, it's so good. I like Big Hunks quite a bit, man. Never had a Big Hunk, Freak 5? Wow. Johnny Bravo says Slagar. Okay, here's the bonus one, guys, since we're kind of comparing stuff. What about Musketeers versus Milky Way? What would you pick in that scenario?
Right. Oh, shit. Three Musketeers versus Milky Way. I like them both. I slightly enjoy the Three Musketeers more than the Milky Way.
Okay. I would pick Milky Way slightly for the same reason. Everybody's picking Musketeers. You really, Bernie? Musketeers?
I hate Milky Ways. Milky Ways are the devil's spawn.
Wow. Did you guys hear that? Hold on, let's hear Bernie's take on this. That was interesting. What are you saying about Milky Way?
I said I hate Milky Way. Milky Way are the devil's spawn.
What is the rating you give them out of 10?
What would you give them out of 10, Bernie?
-0.
-0? Okay. Yeah, -0. Yeah. Is there such a thing as -0? -10. Okay, that's better. -0. That's a moment on RPGrinders that will go down in infamy. -0. All you heard it. You heard it. You heard it here first. -0 for Milky Way, even though she's completely wrong. Eric agrees with me, Milky Way over Musketeers, but everybody's saying Musketeers, so whatever. I hate them both, really. I don't like either one,
I
but
like Musketeers.
Yuck. I hate musketeers. I think it's gross, but all right, guys. So we got some fantastic matchups next week. Like, let me look down here. We got Big Hunk versus Peanut M&Ms. Let me look at the other bracket here real quick. Starburst versus Payday. I mean, how could we do this one? Mr. Goodbar versus 100 Grand. Kit Kat versus Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is a titanic matchup. So that'll give you guys some titillating candy wars for next week. So we should have a banger next week. Should be fun. Eating a couple of minis right now, Freak 5 says. Yeah, tell us how you really feel, Road Dog says to Bernie. So what'd you think of our this is kind of fun, right, Breakman? I mean, I know we were going to do kills, but I think this is kind of fun. Don't you think?
This is fun.
Yeah,
Of course.
not too bad. All right, well, why don't we do our plugs and get the hell out of here, Breakman? It's a little bit early, but whatever. I'm hungry after all this fucking candy talk, man.
No, I'm just thinking about the candy I got for Halloween. Like, God damn it, I should have waited until closer to Halloween to buy it.
Breakman says, "Oh, you said that." Negative Zero sounds like a '90s alt band. That's pretty funny, dude. Negative Zero, I love it, man. That's the name of this. Who's doing this episode tonight? By the way, is it me or you, Break?
It was Eric's turn, so neither one of us.
Neither one of us. Eric, you got your title right there. Negative Zero, bud. All right, plugs, man. Wow. All right. Stop clapping. Don't encourage this, man. He needs to get better before you clap. Right on, Eric. All right, Breakman, what you plugging? Are you playing like Bolero on your harmonica there,
I was
sir?
trying to do my Dragon Quest tribute.
Oh, let's hear some more. A little bit more.
Wait, I'm sorry. I guess.
I love how Breakman kind of mouths the song a little bit. You know, like it's like a special added charm to the whole thing. You know, it's like you know, like do the Final Fantasy victory theme, Breakman.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Breakman, there you go. Freak Pie says plugging Bernie's OnlyFans. This week she is plugging herself into king-size candy bars. I'm surprised. Oh, God, get out of here, Bernie. You're disgusting. Get out of the room. I don't want to hear your mouth. That's how dare. I'm walking off this goddamn show, man. Jesus Christ, man.
You should leave them in the wrappers, because the last thing you want's like one to break off inside.
Wrapper? You take it out of the wrapper? Oh, God, man. I'm about to throw up, man. What plugs, Break, man? Jesus Christ, man. Big old fucking big hunk right inside there. Get out of here, Bernie. Oh, Freak 5 has a request. Do the Imperial March, Break.
Hold on, there's a fly bothering me.
Oh, he's got to get the lighting right, guys, and the acoustics right in the room. Every song sounds the same, Break, man.
No, I'm struggling with this one 'cause after doing that one. This sounds
Dun,
exactly
dun,
the
dun,
same.
dun, 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 dun. There you go. Come on.
Oh yeah, you're right. I should stick with.
Hey, special happy birthday to Eric in advance. Eric Day is Wednesdays. Wednesday. So everybody wish Eric to get better, and well wishes. Happy birthday. But you know, I'm proud to call Eric a friend. He's such a cool dude. So happy birthday, dude. I'll get your birthday present ready here in a second, Eric. Would you prefer your birthday present today or on your birthday, Eric? That's the question. All right, Break. What do you have for plugs?
Follow me at RPGrinders on Twitter, and hopefully I don't get in trouble. Let me see. Last thing I got in trouble with was saying fuck Nancy Pelosi and all her supporters, and I didn't say that to anybody, and I still got in trouble for that.
Here or where? On Twitter
On
or
Twitter.
what? Oh God. Well, fuck her. I mean, and fuck all her
I
minions.
know, like it just her and Schumer are the most pathetic leaders in the history of history. Like,
Right.
honestly pathetic. You guys have the majority, and you still can't get anything done.
Oh, they're incompetent, man. Republicans and we've talked about this. They're both incompetent, man. Both
Well,
suck.
Republicans at least aren't pretending they actually have any goals other than the fuck everybody.
I guess, man.
Democrats say, like, we're doing everything we can to help, and this is the best thing. And Manchin was screaming like that if we kill the filibuster, we're gonna kill democracy.
Freak 5, you're exiled, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I agree with you, Break, man. I mean, they both just fucking suck equally as bad, man. We've established that for sure. All right, anything else, Break?
No, that's M&M's melting Bernie's twat not in her hands.
Oh God, man! Of course you had to say it.
Didn't say? Is that what you're trying to not say?
How dare you, Break, man? Golly, man.
I'd think any candy, but that's why I said the candy.
Well, I mean, I guess that's better than saying, like, if you put a piece of coal in there, it'll turn into a diamond. You know, I mean, I guess. I mean, it's...
Like, one thing, a trick is to freeze it beforehand.
Freeze it beforehand? Break, man. You're exiled, you son of a bitch. Freeze it beforehand? Oh, my goodness. Oh my God, man! This show went off the fucking rails fast, man. All right, man. You can follow me on Twitter at Frank Branches, although I haven't been on there much lately. No, Frank, he was talk about you with the coal. How dare you, Road Dog? Okay, you're exiled, Road Dog. That's your first exile, you son of a bitch. All right, you can follow me on Twitter at Frank Branches. You can also follow me on any of the systems, RPGrinders, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, all of the above. You can also check out my other channel, Mexican Longhair. I do First Amendment audits and all that fun stuff. I mean, I don't even know why I'm plugging it on this show. We might get 1 or 2 people over there, but, whatever. We have a really fun, if you really want to hear Bernie get down and dirty and raunchy, we have Hot Tub Time Machine Hour on that channel, and you'll never want to hear anything else other than what goes on during that hour. So
bring your lube and drop your pants.
That's right, Breakman. Okay. Anyways, I think I want to thank everybody in chat. Let's go down the row here. We had Freak 5, our good friend Freak 5 in there. Eric was a chatter today. Hope you feel better, buddy. I'm sorry about your uncle. And happy birthday in advance. I mean, it's like a whirlwind of stuff with Eric this week. But everybody wish Eric a happy birthday on Wednesday. Another TV viewer was in there. Bing Cortana was in there. Dr. Lucy Love was in there. Of course, Bernie was in there. Road Dog was in there. And our great friend Slagar. Thank you guys so much for joining. We really appreciate you guys. You guys make the live show a ton of fun. If you want to join us live every Friday, 7 Eastern Time. Twitch.tv/RPGrinders, and we are also on YouTube, but the chatters are over on Twitch, so you're going to want to hang out there. Maybe pull up YouTube and head over to Twitch to get the chat, and there you go. Road Dog says hashtag boob freeze during Hot Tub Time Machine. Hashtag boob freeze for sure. Let's see, what else? I don't think there's anything else. Oh, if you're listening on the archives, thank you guys so much for listening. We really appreciate it. We're coming up on 10,000 downloads on Twitch, which is absolutely amazing. Really appreciate that. Anything else, Breakman?
No.
Okay.
Until say something else. Hold on, I'm looking for a script.
Yeah, right. You're looking for your harmonica, you son of a bitch. I know how you work.
Actually, I was looking for this.
Oh, the cowbell. Right on. Okay. I think that's about it. Until next week, stay safe, everyone. We want to see you back here next week. Until then, we are out. Later, everybody. Cowbell. All right, everybody in chat, thank you guys so much. Everybody listening on the archives, really appreciate you all. And to all, a good night until next week. Later, everybody. Hey, Eric.